do you want to film off the sideline? Oh, you're more than welcome to be here, but just beyond there. You're on private property at the moment.
Have you asked me to left, please?
I'm asking you to move there. Just a little further back. A little further.
I'm not going nowhere.
Well.
Alright then, so in this one what you're gonna see is Alfie Audits. Looks like, well, he tries to aggravate a situation which this security guard doesn't bite, so I applaud him for that. But there's a few things I do want to point out in this situation, because Alfie could be classed as aggravated trespassing at this point due to where he is stood. I will get into that a little bit later on in the video. And this security guard, it was very polite, didn't push anything, so I can't criticize the security guard really. It was a little bit petty to try and get him to move back an extra half a foot. But apart from that, I can't really complain about his actions in this incident. But Alfie Audits I can, because he could be classed as aggravated trespass, like I said. So we'll just get straight into the video and then I will break it down.
You alright, buddy?
You alright? Yeah, I'm alright, mate.
Yeah, it's all well and good filming, buddy, but, do you want to film off the sideline?
Am I breaking a policy by being there?
No, you're more than welcome to be here, but just beyond there. You're on private property at the moment.
Have you asked me to left, please?
I'm asking you to move there. Just a little further back. A little further.
I'm not going nowhere.
Well, it's just...
I won't be going no further.
Hmm?
I won't be going no further in the car park.
Yeah, that's fine. If you're willing to stand there, just don't film number plates and don't film people.
I can film anything my eyes can see.
Well, would you like being filmed?
I don't mind.
You don't mind being filmed? No?
When I've not got a mask on, I don't mind being filmed 24/7 days a week by the CCTV in Canterbury.
Okay.
Do you?
Well, you're filming me now,
No, it's for safety and prevention of...
Okay then, so like I said, it could be aggravated trespass. So what is aggravated trespass? Aggravated trespass is covered under the Criminal Justice and Public Orders Act of 1994, and we're looking at section 68. Offences of aggravated trespass. Right, so this is what's relevant up to here.
1. A person commits the offence of aggravated trespass if he trespasses on land, F1 in the open air, and, in relation to any lawful activity which persons are engaging in or are about to engage in on that or adjoining land, F2 in the open air, does there anything which is intended by him to have the effect A. Of intimidating those persons or any of them so as to deter them or any of them from engaging in that activity. B. Of obstructing that activity, or C. Of disrupting that activity.
So you could say he is obstructing anybody from doing their activity, lawful activity as well. Because if you look at the entrance to the job centre he was at, it's a ramp, not a very wide ramp, and he was stood in front of that ramp, which could be classed as obstructing the ramp, which could be classed as obstructing somebody's activity if they go in there or try to get past him and he doesn't move. So just a little heads up for anybody which does plan to go out and do this, just be careful on where you stood, because all it takes is for you to accidentally obstruct somebody's activity and you could be done for aggravated trespass. But that being said, the other thing I want to say is the security, I give him praise, and this is where I'm going to bash him a little bit. He goes on about filming number plates. A number plate is not private, it's on the outside of the vehicle for a reason. So that's as far as I'm going to go in that argument. So filming number plates is absolutely irrelevant. I did like what Alfie Audit said when he mentioned about being filmed. He is filmed every single day by all of the CCTV in your local towns, your shops, all that sort of stuff. So what is the harm of him having a camera? But let's get back into the video.
Safety and stuff like that.
It's the prevention of safety.
And crime, yeah.
So what harm are you in right now?
No harm at all. Just holding the camera.
So if you're in no harm, what are you filming for?
Because I can.
Alright, so it's not really for prevention of safety, is it?
Well, there's
you're in harm.
a data protection broken in there. But whilst the monitor's being on show to the public, if I wasn't filming and I was just walking past, I could have taken notes of that information. And that barrier is only for the cars, it's not for the pedestrians. That's why we've got.
You are right. There is no private access gate or anything like that. It is
No.
walking.
But since you asked, or second time asked, I did leave, didn't I? So, well.
Yeah, I'm not.
Right, anyway, have a nice.
I'm not causing any issues. I'm not causing any issues. It's just, just be wary. Some people don't like being filmed.
I am aware.
You're allowed to film. I'm not telling you you're not allowed to.
Have a good day, mate.
Yeah.
And that's the end of that interaction with him. Like I said, this security guard, it didn't push anything. He did mention about filming number plates, but again, he clearly said there was nothing stopping him from having access there. There was no private access gate. He's more than welcome to stand where he was and film, just not obstructing the entrance, which is fair enough. Like I said, obstructing that entrance could be classed as aggravated trespass, as it is private land. Yes, you do have an implied right of access between them times and that time, defined in section 30 something, can't remember off the top of my head, which does define what a public place is in the definition of the law. For a lot of people go on about that. That is an extension of the Public Orders Act for the police to define what a public place is. This is classed as a public place between the times it is open. So it can be there as long as it's not obstructing it, and it is still private. Just because it is defined as a public place between the material times it's open doesn't mean it's not private. It still is private. So, like I said, I'm not going to bash anybody really. He moved when he was asked to move and no longer obstructing. The security guard did throw in about filming number plates, but he was pretty sound really. You can't really fault him. It was a good interaction. All that being said, I do want to thank my members for being a member. If you want to become a member, click the join button down below. Let us know what you thought of this interaction in the comments down below. As always, like the video, it does open YouTube's algorithm. And I'll catch you on the next one.